Mm. There is nothing like a cup of hot tea on a cold winter's day. And this is a special cup of tea for me because this cup was given to me by my friend Michelle on my 50th birthday. She knew that I love red poppies, not only because of their beauty, but because of the deep spiritual truth that lies within them. Did you know that the seeds of field poppies can lie dormant underneath the earth for years, and it is not until the ground above is tilled that those seeds germinate and ultimately become what they were intended to become, beautiful poppies, flowers bursting up out of the ground. You may be familiar with a World War I poem called Flanders Fields. It was penned by a Canadian doctor as he gazed out over the war-torn landscape in Europe, and he saw a sea of red poppies. What was extraordinary is just months earlier, in the dead of winter, as he gazed out across the same field, all he could see were the fallen bodies and the blood of his comrades. So when he returned several months later to pay respect to his fallen comrades in their graves, between those graves, he saw bright red poppies bursting up through the ground. As it turns out, that fierce battle that was waged in that field is what ultimately helped those seeds germinate underneath and become what they were intended to be, bright red, beautiful poppies. You know, Jesus plowed the ground for us as he waged his battle against sin and death. And it is because he plowed the ground ahead of us that we are able to live victoriously, not only in eternity, but here on this earth as well. I think it's pretty fair to say that for Christ followers, this world is not for sissies. And my friend Michelle was no sissy. She waged a lot of battles in her life. Unfortunately, she passed away unexpectedly and suddenly in December, and I miss her very much. But as I think of her, and I think of red poppies, I think of the vibrant, hopeful life that she lived, and how even now that she's gone, that still blooms in the hearts and lives of all of us who knew her and loved her. I'm reminded of one of my favorite passages from Romans in chapter 5. We rejoice in sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, and endurance character, and character hope. And hope does not disappoint, because the love of God has been poured out in our hearts through the Holy Spirit who was given to us. My friends, it's the Holy Spirit that enables us to live victorious lives, not only in eternity, but right here in this battle-filled world. So let me ask you, when people look at you, do they see defeat or victory? Do they see death or life? Christ followers, let us be bright red poppies in this battle-scarred world.